and gentlemen, hold on the intro. Hold on. A stylist. Hold on. A fashion designer. Hold on. She's got her own brand. She's doing great things. Let them know who you are, man.
My name is Liz. Yo, that's Liz on Instagram, owner of Made by Angels. And I'm your stylist, favorite stylist. You feel me?
I'm loving it. Let's take a stroll.
Let's walk.
So, Black and Hispanic, huh?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about that. How did that shape you as a person?
I feel like as far as the culture, I have my foot in like both ends. So I feel like as far as my brand and stuff like that, it gives me like a lot more uniqueness to the brand, you know?
Okay.
So I really love that.
Gotcha.
That and like I'm just me. You feel me? I don't know.
Gotcha.
I don't really tie it to too much, like as far as like my culture, like my ethnicity, but I do love that I'm Afro-Latina, and I love that it gives me like a wide range of like all different types of culture.
Gotcha.
You know?
Gotcha. You could have jumped into anything other than fashion. Could have been, I don't know, a nurse. You know what I'm saying? Could have been a vet.
Right.
Helping the dogs and the cats. You chose styling and designing. I mean, what drew you towards those two things?
Honestly, this is so crazy, but I started getting into fashion when I was actually at elementary school. My dad used to force me to watch Project Runway. If y'all know about Project Runway, y'all OGs. Y'all OGs. So he used to force me to watch Project Runway. I used to have these little books where they have like the naked mannequins and you just draw, and I would just sketch and sketch and sketch. And that was like my favorite pastime. And I feel like from elementary to middle school it grew into, okay, I'm going from paper to clothes. And I'm glad I had the family that I had, because I was able to like show my creativity, so I could rip up my clothes, bleach my clothes. And that's when I started getting into like the realm of different pattern making and just doing different things with manipulating different fabrics, doing different things. And then going into high school, where I'm learning to perfect my craft, right? Got out of high school, went to the military for 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, nobody knows that. I'd be keeping that a secret. And then from then, that's when I really got in my bag, bought my sewing machine. I was making denim jackets in my dorm, selling it to people in the dorm. And then once I got out, I was like, yo, why am I going to go from the military to another job and then to my casket? Like, I'm about to do what I love and make it my 9 to 5. So that's what I'm building now.
That's beautiful.
You know? But it just grew from that. It grew from a childhood dream, and I'm the type of person where it's like, it don't have to be a dream. I'm going to make it reality.
That's facts. So you mentioned something. I want to hear a little bit more about that. I mean, military life. Madame. Those are two different lifestyles, the fashion life and the military life.
Completely different.
I mean, give me a little analysis on the differences.
It's not even like a 9 to 5. I really can't explain it. It's really a lifestyle. Like being in the military, that has to be something that you love and want to do 24/7. And with me, that really just wasn't the case. I felt like it was taking away from my craft. And even though I was given an opportunity to make these denim jackets to sell it to people on base, not a lot of people are really into, you know, fashion and stuff like that, because that's their career goal. That's what they're chasing.
That's true.
So I was an aerospace mechanic, so an airplane mechanic for 5 years. After my contract was up, I was pretty much just like, I really want to get out and work on my brand, get a 9 to 5 that can hold down my brand, you know, pay for events like this, pay for my own events, pay for my inventory, and still do what I love. So I work now for Murata Controls. I build motors that go into missiles, like that control like the flight gears, the fins on the missiles and guide the missiles.
That's fine.
And then when I get home, I work on Made by Angels.
So let me ask you this. I mean, I know they're two whole different industries, but were you able to pick up anything from the military life and then transfer it over to the brand?
Yeah, for sure. And I love that you asked me that, because I recently, not even in the military, in my recent job, I just learned some like a new skill set that I want to bring to my brand. But I just learned how to solder and weld. So now I want to do a lot of metal work and put it into clothing. You get what I'm saying? So during like they were training us with soldering. If you don't know what soldering is, basically melting metal and like filling gaps in like holes and stuff like that in metal sheets, or iron soldering like wires to circuit boards and stuff like that. So I actually was like making jewelry while he was teaching us how to solder. I'm sitting there making rings and stuff.
That's crazy.
So I'm like, oh my God, what if I made like a chain link dress or something? Like, you know, I just make connections to fashion because that's my passion. That's what I love. So that is one skill set I definitely took from
Fire.
my mechanic background
Fire.
and brought it into my fashion world.
Fire.
Yeah.
So as a stylist, people think you just see a person, just kick on some clothes on them, and you go about your day and get paid. Talk to me. Why is that not the case?
Okay, so I feel like to be a great stylist, you have to know a whole production team. You get what I'm saying? Because to style a fit, especially for like, let's say I'm styling a fit for a shoot, I need to know the whole background. I need to know what the scenery is going to look like, what look you're going for, how the model looks, how the model is sized so that I get the right clothing. Even just the scenery of like where you're shooting can make or break the outfit. You know what I mean? Like you can have a fire outfit, but if you're shooting in a horrible place, it's gonna make the outfit look horrible in return. So I feel like it's knowing all aspects and knowing how to tie it all in together. The scenery, the looks, the accessory, fitting the clothes, it's all encompassing, you know? So I feel like if you don't get you can get like the style and you can get like, oh, I want to pair this shirt with this pants, but do you know how to pair this shirt with this pants, with these shoes, with this accessory, and then also match a scenery to fit it, and then know how to take good pictures so it all ties together. You feel me?
So
you
it's
gotta
deeper than what you guys think. It's
way
deeper
deeper
than what you guys think.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So hit me up.
Let's step away from styling and let's go to your clothing brand, Made by Angels. Talk to me. Why is there emphasis on religion, on God, on angels? Talk to me on the importance of that.
I'm really big in my religion, Christianity, really big in it. I feel like everybody in Christianity has this like awakening moment, I guess, where like you've always known you believed in God because of your family or because you know everybody around you and you were raised in that. But I feel like every Christian that follows has their own like awakening, their own reason why they believe. You know, nothing I want to speak about personally, but I did have my own experience where I was like, oh my God, like I literally feel like God is in this situation with me because I wouldn't be receiving the things I'm receiving right now if it wasn't for that, you know? Gotcha. And I kind of just wanted to build off of that. Like I wanted to tie in my passion with my religion.
And I've known you for a short time, but one thing that's big on you is community building. Why is that so important to you?
I feel like being a small local creative, just like a lot of us, it's very hard to find like a support system. And even in clothing, it's so hard to find somebody that's willing to help you as far as like manufacturers or showing you like the right path to take. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people would rather see you fail and figure it out on your own. And I'm just not that type of person. I feel like especially having a Christian brand, I have to follow in that. Like I need to be somebody that people can look at and be like, dang, like, you know, Liz, she helped me. And that makes me feel a lot better than me just being on top by myself. And word of mouth travels, you feel me? I would rather somebody be like, yo, you need help with that? Hit up this girl, Liz. And now people gonna know who I am because I helped the community, you feel me? And that's, I'm real big on that. Like my events, my first events I was doing, it was free events, no vendor fees. I literally just wanted the community to come out and make money. That was it, you know? So nothing for me. I didn't want money out of it. I just wanted y'all to have your own experience. And a lot of people can't afford to come out and do pay for pop-up shops. You know, a lot of people don't even have the materials to come out and do it. So we provide materials. We gave them a free space. And, you know, now people are going on, like a stylist of mine that styled at one of my events. She actually went on to style SZA. So it's stuff like that. Like you never know how much of a stepping stone you could be for somebody else's career. It's not just about you, and that's what builds you up as a person and builds you your word of mouth and your business. You know, I feel like it gives you a better look because it shows you're a people person. You're for the community. If you love to do this, you do it out of love. You feel me? You don't do nothing for the money or just for the recognition. You know.
That's facts. You know, there's times in life you might eat a food, right, and you make this face. You go, "What's that?" You know what I'm saying? What is something in the industry that makes you make that face that you're like, nah, I don't
gatekeepers.
Like that.
Gatekeepers. Stop gatekeeping. Nobody can make a piece like you. Nobody can do what you do. You feel me? So helping somebody is not you feel there's no reason to gatekeep. If you telling me who your manufacturer is, I can't make the same stuff as you. You already made it. So people gonna know I made your stuff. You get what I'm saying? Or if you have your own brand and I'm asking you for your graphic designer, if you know any graphic designers and you don't want to give them to me, I'm not going to make your same design. He probably won't even sell me the same design he makes for you. You feel me? So I just feel like people gatekeep and think that nobody's gonna know how their product is made. And in all reality, and for everybody else that doesn't know, manufacturer, graphic designer. That's all you need to start
Oh,
a
man.
streetwear clothing brand. That's all you need. A good graphic designer and a good manufacturer.
Mhm.
And if you need help finding one, hit your girl up because I don't gatekeep.
There's countless amount of stylists out there. Madame Liz, what are you bringing new to the styling game?
The community, for real. Like our events that we throw is tailored to all stylists. Like we have stylists come out from PA, New York, like from all over, and they're like, oh, like I want to style on the event. Like we provide models, we provide the clothing brands. So literally they just come with their accessories and they show everyone their craft. And I feel like I haven't seen that. Like I don't know if
That's
you've
true.
seen that,
No,
but I
you're
haven't
not-
seen any
you
events
ain't
where
lying.
stylists have other stylists
That's
come.
facts.
I didn't even style my
That's
my
true.
own event. You
That's
feel me? Like
crazy.
I wanted
That's
other
crazy.
people to get more content and to be more out there. So I feel like definitely community. And I have my own sense of style. Everybody's style is very,
That's true.
very differently.
That's
You
true.
feel me? I'm a
That's true.
maximalist when it comes to jewelry. I can have a very plain fit on and make it look crazy just because of what I put in my hair or what.
that's true.
Like my socks, I got brooches and pins in my socks.
Fire.
Like,
Fire.
I put earrings in my hair so it matches the socks. You feel me? Like it's just innovation and thinking differently.
true.
Like seeing an earring and being like, what else can I do with this? You know what I mean? Seeing simple things and being like, what else? What can I do with this besides wear it in my ear? Besides clip it to a shirt? What else can I do? That's
fire.
what really makes you a stylist. Being able to
Fire.
take one thing and do 50 different things with it.
That's fire. We'll end it with this: styling people, making community styling events, a clothing brand. I mean, you're doing it big. But talk to me on what is the vision and the goal with all this.
You know how everybody has like a vision board, and every year they upgrade it to something new. I feel like every year is just a new goal for me to hit. Like this year, I wanted to do a lot more events. I wanted my events to be bigger, and I wanted to be in Fashion Week. And my brand is walking LA Fashion Week in October.
Heavy,
And we've
heavy.
been doing a lot of events. Our last two events reached capacity. We couldn't even let any more people in. So I feel like the goals I wanted to hit, I definitely hit for this year. And it's just bigger. You know, next year I want to have bigger events, have a bigger community.
Fire.
You know what I mean? Walk
Fire.
multiple shows,
Fire.
maybe even have our own show, you know,
Big time,
and host
big time.
other people coming in and under our name, and we can give them a platform, you know.
That'd be tough.
But I'm like you said, and you've noticed, I'm really big on community.
Heavy.
And that's one thing that I want to continue in my growth is that I don't want to always make it about me and my brand. I want to
Word.
make it about me and my team,
Word.
me and my community, me and everybody that's, you know, put in the work. You feel me? I'm very much like that. Even at the block party yesterday, I was vending my homeboy Kama Crazy. And everybody's like, yo, is this your brand? Because I'm selling it like it's my
Wow.
brand. I'm like, yo,
That's
this
crazy.
t-shirt fire.
That's
Put it
crazy.
on. Put this beanie on. I'm wearing the hat. I'm dancing in the middle of the
tough.
crowd telling them to go buy Kama Crazy.
Tough.
I'm just that type of person. You feel me? So I want to keep that energy in myself and keep that energy around me.
It's beautiful.
You know?
Ladies and gentlemen, Madame Liz is in the building. Emphasis on community while curating the emphasis on fashion.
Yes.
Make sure you tap in. Make sure you tune in. This is a face that you must not forget. Thank you.